So back in 2018, O'Reilly reached out to me via LinkedIn about doing a book on cost management, AWS cost management at the time. And I thought, wow, that's really interesting because this whole FinOps thing is starting to come together. We should see if they'll do a book on FinOps. And I thought, who would be the best possible person that I can think of to help lay that out? And the person that came to mind straight away was Mike Fuller from Atlassian. Mike is one of those guys that has been my go-to since 2014, probably, when I first met him at Atlassian's Sydney office for all the hard questions about this space. He completely reset my thinking on how reserved instances work way back in the day. His thought leadership around doing things like metrics-driven cost optimization, figuring out waterline approaches to commitment-based discounts, the cultural bits around FinOps have always been things that have really guided, frankly, the majority of my own thinking in the area. And I'm so excited to announce 3+ years in the making that I finally got Mike to come join us full-time in the FinOps Foundation. Mike left Atlassian earlier in January and is now a full-time part of the FinOps Foundation. He is going to be joining us to lead our global standards. There's an upcoming announcement around our Focus project, which is the FinOps Open Costs and Usage Standard. He's also going to lead the Asia Pacific and Japan, the APJ region, for the FinOps Foundation, helping to build out communities and training initiatives in those areas. Formerly at Atlassian for 8+ years at a scale for many years that a lot of the Fortune 100s here in the US are just now getting to. He's also a former AWS CAB guy and has spoken at a ton of events around the world in this topic. He's also a good friend who I think will add an amazing amount to the trajectory of this community. And most importantly, Mike and I recently had the privilege of submitting the final copy of the new Cloud FinOps book. That's a collection of literally dozens of new stories and community efforts, 400+ new pages. The new Cloud FinOps book is available now on Amazon. I hope you'll join me in welcoming Mike and hope you consider getting the book and sharing all the learnings in this journey that we've seen this community put together. Over to you, Mike.
Thanks, JR, and everybody at the Foundation. I'm super excited to get started here full time. I guess for some, it might be been a long time coming. I've been around the Foundation since its beginning, getting to things like the Technical Advisory Council, the Governing Board, and all the myriad of different working groups we've had over the years. Looking at the resources we've made available for the FinOps community, I think there's really exciting content there, but I think we can really take it further. And with the existing working groups we have and ideas for further ones, I'm super excited to see how we can get more content there and make it easier for everybody to find the right content for their goals in mind. We've got the Focus project, which is one thing that I'm plugging straight into. The Focus project will be a brand new project under the Linux Foundation to set up an open billing specification. Lots of people are excited to get plugged in, so hopefully we'll have that stood up, ready to go, and get everyone contributing to that shortly. 2023 is going to be a big year. I think last year was big. We had the first FinOps X event. This year is just going to be massive, and all of the exciting talks that we've got lined up for that, I'm really looking forward to hearing them just myself. We've got the brand new edition of the Cloud FinOps book out, second edition. Super interested to hear your feedback when you get your hands on that copy. And then in the APJ region, I'm super excited to hopefully bring more of the experiences that we have in the US and EU regions here to the APJ. We have virtual summits to bring here, getting more of the local meetup events happening, and looking at locations for a roadshow. So if you're a community leader or a potential community leader, reach out. We'd love to figure out where we run meetup events, where we do destinations for roadshows, and definitely going to get some more time zone friendly virtual events happening in the region. Expect that if you're in the APJ region. And for everybody in the FinOps practitioner community, I think I'm super excited to help us continue to grow the available resources for everybody.
JR here from the FinOps Foundation. Thank you for watching. Please go to FinOps.org if you want to get plugged into this amazing community. And of course, hit subscribe right here on YouTube to get all the future content. Hope to see you soon.